Your sample collection kit will arrive in a yellow envelope like this one. Take out all the kit components and arrange them on your workspace. You may want to place a paper towel across the surface. Your kit contains alcohol pads, gauze, 2 lancets, a filter paper collection card, and bandages. We also provide a return envelope with our address on it, a bottle of NAD fixing buffer, and a sealable plastic bag. When your kit is laid out, wash your hands well with warm water and soap. The warm water will improve blood circulation to your fingers. Dry your hands. Use the alcohol pad to clean a fingertip on your non-dominant hand. Middle and ring fingers usually work best. Let your finger air dry. Twist the cap off the lancet and place the lancet tip against the side of your fingertip. Aim for the side of the fingertip, not the middle of the finger, not the end, not too close to the fingernail, but about midline between the top of the finger and the pad. The lancet is spring activated. Press the lancet hard against your finger. You should hear a click and feel a sharp pinch. When a drop of blood forms, pick up the filter paper and allow the blood drop to fall into the first circle on the card. You want the blood to fill the whole outline circle on the card and soak through the filter paper, so it might take a few drops of blood to completely fill the first circle. When the blood spot fills the whole circle, you can move on to the second circle. Continue to add drops of blood to the second circle until it fills the circle to the edge. Skip the third circle, that one will remain empty, and move on to the fourth circle. Add as many drops of blood as needed to the fourth circle to fill it to the edges before you move on to the fifth and last circle on the card. If the blood flow is slowing down or not coming easily, you can set the card down and use your other hand to squeeze or massage the finger from the palm towards the fingertip to stimulate more blood flow. When the first 2 circles and the last 2 circles on your card are filled to the edges, press the gauze to your fingertip site and apply steady pressure until the bleeding stops. When you're ready, you can apply a bandage to the site. Your collection is complete. To ensure we have an adequate sample for testing, please make sure the blood spots have soaked through the filter paper card so that you can see it from both sides. We have included an extra lancet in your kit if you need to do a second finger stick to get a large enough sample. Allow your filter paper card to air dry for 2 to 4 hours before you use the NAD fixing buffer. Fold the cover flap behind the blood spots like this to allow for air circulation. After your card has dried for 2 to 4 hours, be sure to write your name and the date of your collection on the bottom flap of your filter paper collection card. The last step is to fix 2 of the spots you have collected. You may wear a glove over your bandage if you wish, but the NAD fixing buffer is non-toxic. You will add NAD fixing buffer only to the 2 blood spots marked Fix. Open the bottle of NAD fixing buffer and holding the filter paper card up, invert the bottle and squeeze gently and slowly. Allow a single drop of the buffer to fall directly onto the middle of the blood spot. Add 1 to 2 drops of buffer to each of the 2 blood spots marked Fix. The buffer should soak through the blood spot so that it turns a darker color on both sides of the card. Do not add fixing buffer to the 2 spots labeled unfixed. The analysis of those 2 spots is different. Allow the card to air dry for about 5 minutes. You may cap and discard the remaining buffer in your household trash. After 5 minutes, fold the top flap of the card over the spots as a cover. Fold up the bottom flap of the card as well. Place the filter paper card into the plastic bag and seal it. Ensure that you have written your name and the date on the filter paper card. Then add the sealed bag to the return envelope. Remove the backing strip to expose the adhesive and seal the envelope. Please add adequate postage stamps to the envelope to send it back to the lab from your location. Send the envelope by U.S. mail, and your sample will be on the way to Ginfinity Precision Medicine. Thank you for choosing Ginfinity.